The African Union Chairperson, President Cyril Ramaphosa, is taking part in an International Labour Organization Global Summit. The conference is assessing the impact of COVID-19 on workers. The theme of this year's summit is Building a Better Future of Work. Let's take you there live.
ILO Director General Guy Ryder for this initiative, and all of you for taking part in this virtual global summit on COVID-19 and the world of work. The world of work is the world of people, of dignity, of opportunity, of hope. The COVID-19 pandemic has shattered that world. Every worker, every business, and every corner of the globe has been hit. This crisis is exposing fragilities, many of which the ILO has long been sounding the alarm. Rising inequalities, systemic gender discrimination, inadequate social protection, lack of opportunities for young people, stagnant wages, runaway climate change. The list goes on. Some countries are just entering the worst days of the health emergency. Others are struggling to open up their economies and facing the threat of a dangerous reversal of progress. But let's be clear, it's not a choice between health or jobs and the economy. They are interlinked. We will either win on all fronts or fail on all fronts. This global summit is an opportunity for governments, workers and employers, representatives to shape winning responses. Responses that stimulate the economy and employment. Solutions that support enterprises, decent jobs and incomes. Approaches that safeguard workers and expand social protection. Plans that promote gender equality and reinforce social cohesion. Proposals that protect the most vulnerable and invest in essential workers, such as those in health and care services who are on the front lines of the response. And above all, initiatives that are grounded in unity and solidarity. No country can solve this crisis alone. We are in this together. Strong, effective, multilateral solutions matter more than ever. From the beginning, the United Nations has called for massive global support for the most vulnerable people and countries. A rescue package amounting to at least 10% of the global economy. Developed countries have stepped up support for their own countries, but we are promoting mechanisms of solidarity to ensure that the developing world will also fully benefit. You already have a strong foundation for action and solutions, the ILO Centenary Declaration, as well as the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and Sustainable Development Goal 8 on decent work and economic growth. So I welcome your discussions. You are an essential part of the effort to build back better. Together we can emerge from this crisis stronger, with decent jobs and a brighter, more equal and greener future for all. Thank you.
Director General Guy Ryder, Excellencies, colleagues and friends. More than 136 million people are employed in the human health and social sector. All of them have the right to decent working conditions and protection of their health and safety. This is even more important in a public health crisis. Health systems, jobs, livelihoods, and the economy are intertwined. COVID-19 infections and deaths among healthcare workers continue to occur. I want to pay special tribute to the heroes who have lost their lives while doing their job of caring for patients. We call on countries to put in place decent occupational health programs and infection prevention and control in all health facilities, big and small, public and private, in cities and in villages. Together with the International Labour Organization, WHO has issued guidelines for protecting health workers' safety, as well as manuals for workplace improvement in health services and occupational safety and health in public health emergencies. WHO calls on governments, employers, and workers' organizations in the health sector to develop strong and sustainable national programs for occupational safety of health workers. More than 50 countries have already implemented such programs and demonstrated the benefits in public health emergencies. Together, we have a duty to protect those who protect us. I thank you and I wish you a productive discussion.
It's one of those days when we're chasing multiple stories, so we're going to come out of that